I think I have disappeared for long until there are new faces, eh? No, but the faces have improved. Watu wanakaa wamekula mzuri. That's what I mean. Or is it under broad-based? But mine is just to react to the statement by Nandi governor over the issues of human resource in Nandi, which he issued a few minutes ago. As usual, he's a man of theatrics, and Pipindire. So we expected him to do that because he is trying to divert the questions of development that we have always questioned in Nandi County. Therefore, my statement will largely be to respond to a statement that he made today about the issue of human resource audit in Nandi County. This statement that he issued today is a half-baked. It does not stand the test of time because the allegations of IPPD manipulation, the firing of payroll manager, fake letters that some of the employees have, and non-disclosure by himself to tell the country and the people of Nandi on how much money has been lost for the last 7 years as the governor of Nandi in terms of these 1,500 employees that have the issues with the employment in the county of Nandi. And the office of the auditor report has always indicted Nandi over human resource audit issues. One, I want to say, Governor Sang cannot purport to speak about anything because for the last 7 years, he has presided the mess that he's trying to clean up. This is diversionary and tactical to run away from responsibility. The people facing issues of human resource as employees of the county, some of them are his personal workers and personal partisan staff in his office that he alleges have manipulated the employment letters. Therefore, the governor has not come clean because the people who are being accused are some of his personal partisan staff. He cannot run away from responsibility, and he cannot come back 7 years after becoming the governor and tell the people of Nandi that the issue of human resource is a serious issue that he is now trying to address. We are aware that at this point, looking at the mess for the last 7 years and allegations of a quarter of employee workforce in Nandi and payment of ghost workers, which he has presided, these are impeachable offenses. Governor himself has been presiding the hiring and retaining of ghost workers. For example, during campaign period, he used to ferry them in a van that was registered in county government's number plate to shout his opponents. And a few weeks ago, we saw the ghost workers walking around Kapsabet town during the purported demonstrations against the governor, carrying djembe sticks and helmets. And when the police are now closing in on this militia by governor, he is now denying them, yet it is the ghost workers that he has employed. We are aware of radio callers, other personal staff in social media, and bloggers who are ghost workers that are being paid by the county government of Nandi under the guidance of moribund Governor Sang for the last 7 years that he has occupied the office. Number two, this is a tactical and like rocking a chair because almost 7 years, Nandi County has received a allocation of close to 60 billion, but there is nothing to smile about, as the song by Morgan Heritage would say. As we talk today, this issue of human resources is a smokescreen, because there are no drugs in hospital. The Kapsabet County Referral Hospital does not even have Panadol. Kapsengere, Maraba, Kaptumo, Mosoriat, Chepterwai, Kobujoy, and Kabiet. In fact, all the projects of health have stalled in Nandi County for the last 7 years since he took over. There is no project that is complete. Even a public toilet that has been constructed by the people of Nandi, by the Governor Sang, has been complete in Nandi. And therefore, it is a smoke screen. He's trying to run away. He's trying to hide from serious issues about development. Because as we talk today, as Nandi is raining, the roads are totally impassable. Across the Nandi, especially feeder roads. When you come to the health sector, all projects have stalled. Even the newborn mother unit in Kapsabet County Referral Hospital are stalled. And when you go to some of these facilities, none of them is functional because the imagination of moribund Governor Sang is that medical service is brick and mortar. He is concentrating more on building than providing service to the people. For example, even his own Kobucha Health Center, which is 50 meters from his house, near Kobucha Trading Center, he has told. Yet he's telling us mundane things that can be cleaned up through a human resource audit. We are asking serious questions about 60 billion plus that has been allocated to the county government of Nandi for the last 7 years. These ghost workers of Governor Sang, which amounts to 1,500, because he's aware, some of them are radio callers, some of them are blockers, some of them are militia who carry helmets and djembe during demonstrations against him, have cobbled close to 5 billion in the last 7 years. This money, I don't believe it went to these people. These are ghost workers that gave beneficiaries to the governor and his proxies. If the governor was serious, he should have fired the CCM in charge of public service and also fire himself. Because you cannot work for 7 years, then come back and tell us there is a problem with the payroll of county of Nandi. On the issue of fake letters, some of these letters have been signed by himself and also by himself and also by people close to him. They say in equity, he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. The first person who should appear before DCI and EACC is Governor Sang himself to tell the world what he knows about this scam that is more than 5 billion that has been paid to cost workers for the last 7 years. And that is why at this point, we have written letters to EACC, DCI to investigate the county over malpractices, not only of human resource, because out of 503 projects, not even a public toilet has been completed for the last 7 years by Governor Sang. So the first person who should face DCI himself, because he presided this mess, coming at the inside of Lennon Kolal ruling on the fight against corruption that was done a few days ago. So what I wanted to say is very simple. The 60 billion of development that was given to Governor Sang for the last 7 years, he should tell us. The issue of ghost workers, he knows them. He hired them to rig himself in 2022 general election through nominations. So those are mundane issues. He should tell us where are the roads. Today, Kapsabet Kabiet Dairies is incomplete. It has consumed to close 1 billion Kenya shillings. A normal factory should be 350 million. In fact, in Nandi, you go to the Kapsabet County Referral Hospital in conclusion, there is no drugs. Doctors are demotivated. There is no service. When you go to Kapsabet mortuary, it is also, the bodies are decomposing. So in Nandi, it is simple. Unahangaika ukiwa hai, na unahangaikia ukiwa umekufa. And Sang should be ashamed of himself that he has provided over. Yet we are fighting today. The governor has appeared before us. They are telling us don't cut 1 billion. And I agree that county should get 1 billion. But that money is given to governors like Governor Sang, and the only reward he can give young people is to buy djembe stick and helmets to go and harass peaceful traders in Kapsabet town, to harass pregnant mothers, to harass the disabled, to harass young people who are hustling within the town across Nandi County. So this one, he cannot run away from it. We want to dare. There was a Lon Kulal ruling the other day. We have made significant fight against corruption. If EACC and DCI is serious, this person should be a guest to write a statement in this issue of human resource mess that we have seen today. And we are aware these fake letters were also issued to some of girlfriends. The fair agenda that was given to them, it should come clean because we have the evidence to that effect. Even as we talk today, the ECD teachers of Nandi County have not been paid for so many months. The other day they wanted to demonstrate, they were told their scheme of service is not functional. Those are the challenges. Media, you saw the other day an ambulance that is being used in Nandi has been converted to lodgings. The ambulances that are being used. Number two, the ambulance, and I will show you the picture. It is here, the picture. You saw an ambulance in Nandi that has been covered by the polythene. How do you take a sick person, and I'll share that picture, that belongs to Nandi County. We get money from National Treasury here. That ambulance does not have, instead of a glass, they have covered it with polythene in that ambulance that you use to take people to referral hospital. And it is at Nandi County, the only business that they do is to amputate the sick to Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret, which is around 40-50 kilometers from Nandi. So we want to, in as much as the governor has told us about the mess in human resource, he should tell us where the projects are. Where the projects are for 60 billion that we have fought here in Nairobi. During division of revenue, we have passed DORA bills here. He must tell us where the money is. And it is the right time that EACC should do a proper and forensic and special audit in county of Nandi. Because you cannot run away from that responsibility. So mimi tu nataka niseme hivi kwa kifupi kwa Kiswahili. Yale maneno governor